Sirius XM's Friday night at the fights, and we are joined by featherweight Adam Lopez. And Adam is going to be part of the card next Thursday night on Top Rank. He's going to be taking on Luis Coria. Luis Coria 12-2, Adam Lopez 13-2, and Adam out of Glendale, California, trained by former world champion Buddy McGirt. Adam, welcome to the show.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys having me on the show.
Adam, great to have you on the show. Adam, listen, are you guys concerned out there for the virus and people getting sick, or you all just sequestering yourself in the gym?
Yeah, we're taking regular precautions. We got a private gym set up over here, and we're keeping it clean, keeping the numbers down, taking the regular, procedures we got to take to make sure everybody's safe and healthy.
Do you worry at all about that? Think about it?
From time to time, yeah, but I can't let it get to me too much. We just, we got a cleaning lady in the gym. She's cleaning every day. I'm home to the gym, to the store. I don't go out much, especially during training camp. I'm focused and just here to work.
So during these last 3 months of COVID-19 lockdown, how have you managed to stay in shape? Because a lot of fighters who have not been doing anything have actually told us, it's been very, very tough. What about you?
Yeah, it is tough. It's hard to stay motivated when you got to stay inside. You can't really go out much, but I got a big dog at home, and he loves to go out and run around. So he makes sure I can't lay down too long. He gets me up, and we got to go for runs. We got to go for walks, and he keeps me busy. I'm glad I got him as a great dog.
In this time, are you able to get plenty of boxing, a lot of good guys, and have you watched film of the guy you're going to be fighting?
So the first few weeks we didn't get too much sparring, but then once we put the word out that we were looking for work, the work started flowing in. I was sparring almost every day for this camp. It was great. I sparred maybe about 3-4 weeks, almost every day for the camp. So we got our rounds in. Not worried about that. Yeah, I have looked at some film on my opponent. Not too much. I'm not big on film. I like to see, a minute or two, few rounds here and there, and I could see what type of style he has and what he's gonna bring to the table. And we just train for whatever they're gonna bring in case they change their game plan up or whatever the case is. We just gotta be ready for anything.
Now listen, you're trained by the great Buddy McGirt, who's a great teacher and everything. And I know you got to be concerned about your weight. You got to train right, just come in the right number. Don't eat with Buddy McGirt. Whatever you do, don't eat with him.
Nah, no, he tells me how he used to eat in training camp, and I'm like, buddy, I can't do it. That's not how it works no more. There's diet plans, there's nutritionists, and he's just like, nah, you need some eggs and toast and bacon. That's all you need.
Well, you're going to be fighting next week, and Top Rank has come up with an incredible schedule. They've got 7 fights on the schedule. 6 of the 7 are going to be in Vegas. 1 is going to be in Mexico with Emmanuel Navarrete. And the other 6, one that you're going to be on, is going to be at the MGM Grand, apparently in this convention room that Jerry and I have been in for many of the big fights. I believe they use that room for what they call Radio Row. Now, the thing is, when we go in there, the place is packed with media. When you go in there, it's going to be packed with basically nobody. Are you ready to fight an opponent who's ready to fight you with nobody yelling and screaming encouragement for you, except for maybe all your family and everybody else on ESPN?
Yeah, I've been in strange venues before. You got to just work with what you got. You never know what the environment's going to be. It might be a little weird at first, it's going to be very quiet in there. We're just going to hear our coaches and the punches flying. But at the end of the day, it's a fight. We're both in there to win. We're both there to put our heart on the line and do our best. So, I'm ready for whatever comes. Just preparing myself mentally, and yeah, I'm just ready for whatever's going to happen that night.
We're talking to Adam Lopez, 13 up and 2 down. Listen, it was late last year that you were in with one of the finest featherweights on the planet, Oscar Valdez. That's one of the 2 losses on your record, but many times when you lose a fight and you fight somebody that good, you find out all about yourself. What did you learn that night about Adam Lopez?
It just confirmed my ability. You know, I always knew I got what it takes to be a champ, and going in there and taking the fight on a day's notice, I did what I wanted. I got caught in the end, and what happened, but it just confirmed that I got what it takes to be at the top and to win a world title, and you know, mix it up with the best of the best.
Well, that's great. That's a great analogy. I remember fighting Larry Holmes when I fought Larry Holmes in '82, way before you. June 11th, by the way, in 1982. You were born when?
1996.
And you're fighting June 11th. I learned so much that night being able to be such a great champion that I was able to take that forward, and that's what you're gonna experience. Maybe shake off the dust and you move on. And that's all.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Now you say you took the fight on one day right away. Did you say, let's see what the guys think? Give us the process that you went through before you stepped in against Oscar Valdez.
So when my manager told me, I thought she was messing with me. I thought it was a joke. I was like, no, they don't. Like, why would they want to fight me? And then I saw the look on Buddy's face, and he was serious. And I was like, oh, are you serious? And my first word was, Buddy, I could beat this guy. And he said, okay, well, let them talk it over with your manager, and let's go eat and forget about it and see what happens. And I was like, all right. So then, you know, we went to go eat. They were negotiating the contract and what they could do and what they were gonna offer. And my manager called me. He's like, all right, so I'm gonna leave it up to you. I'm not gonna tell you to take the fight. I'm not gonna tell you not to take the fight. And I said, look, I could beat this guy. I know. I've been watching him fight his whole career. I know I could beat him. And he said, all right, let's take it then. And it just happened like that. Buddy believed in me, and we just went forward without looking back.
Now thinking back on it, now would you have liked to take a little bit more time and give yourself a couple of months of training specifically for him? Obviously, that would have been a lot better for you.
Yeah, I think if I had a full camp for Valdez, I think it would have been a much different outcome. But it is what it is. You know, you got to be ready when the opportunity knocks on the door. Sometimes the cards aren't in your favor. You just got to just take it for what it is and do your best with it. And that's what I did that night.
Well, that's because you're a fighter and you do what many fighters actually should do. You know what? When that opportunity does knock, and it did knock, and you took it. And if anything, I think you became probably a better fighter because of that night. Because losses don't necessarily hurt somebody. If anything, they teach somebody. And I do believe they taught you. Now, your opponent, Luis Coria, only lives, and I had to check the map before. I was okay. Now, where is Glendale in relation to Moreno Valley, California? Because that's where he comes from. And I found that it's only maybe an hour drive. Now, in the boxing world, an hour drive is nothing. Have you ever run into him, sparred with him, fought him in the amateurs, anything like that?
Nah, I mean, we are very close. It is just an hour away, but never seen him in an amateur tournament, amateur show, never ran into him at a gym. I recently just found out who he was last year when they offered the fight to me. Found out who he trains with, where he trains, but yeah, he's brand new name to me.
We're talking to Adam Lopez, who next Thursday night.
Luis Coria is very similar record to you. You've watched a little bit of film about him. Is he a pressure guy? Is he a boxer? What are you looking for?
Yeah, he's a come forward fighter. He got that Mexican style to him. To me, it looks like he tries to fight like Mikey Garcia a lot. So, you know, he tries to plan his attack, but he's very wide with his punches. Come forward, he likes to go to the body. He's a tough kid, you know. I'm sure he's got a lot of heart, but we're going to test it next week.
Well, that's great style for you, matchup for you two guys to move forward. And listen, like you said, the losses don't mean anything. You're moving forward. You got a great guy in your corner. I watched you a couple of your fights. You got a great family going on with you, so it's a lot of excitement. We're really rooting for you here at Sirius XM, and looking forward to watching the fight.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Adam, what's the temperature out there in Vegas where you live, where you train? And because I've been hearing that it's pretty damn hot out there. Remember, I'm in New York, Jerry's in Jersey, and you know it's only in about the 70s here. What's it doing in California? Because I happen to love the heat, and with the heat, the guys can actually shed a lot more weight. Do you like training in the heat?
Yeah, I like training in the heat. Some people like the air on in the gym, but when I'm here, I always tell Buddy to turn the air off and let it get nice and hot in here so I can break a good sweat. It's been getting warm over here in California. I haven't checked the degrees. I think it's been like 105? Oh, yesterday it was 105. So yeah, it's been pretty warm over here.
See, I like that. Tell Buddy to get out there and do some of that road work.
Yeah, he gets his cardio in the morning.
Cardio? How does he get that? He walks around?
He goes for his walks and goes for his little jogs, and he gets his little workouts in every morning.
I gotta see him jog. You tell him I gotta get him for that.
I'll let him know.
All right, so listen, you're in a tough division. You feel good. Who are some of the guys you want to fight? Obviously, you want to get a rematch with Valdez. You see any hope for that?
I would love a rematch with Valdez. He did move up to 130. Eventually, I'll grow into that weight class. But for now, I'm staying at 126 and taking any opportunity we can get. Any champ, Shakur, Conlan, any young and up and comer fighter in my division, I would love.
Listen, that's a great lead into. Shakur's going to be on with us in a while. What should I don't talk him for you?
Yeah, see what he thinks. I would love to hear his opinion on that matchup.
Well, that's great. You cut two great fighters. What an exciting division, and you both got room to move up. So, listen, thanks so much for coming on us. Good luck. Break your ass, and I'll see you in the winner's circle.
All right, thank you, guys.
Adam Lopez. You're going to watch him on Thursday night on ESPN on the second installment of Top Rank Boxing, the comeback to boxing as we knock out COVID-19. Adam Lopez going to be going up against Luis Coria next Thursday night. Coming up next, the WBO featherweight champion of the world, Shakur.
Well done. That was great.
Good job.
Sorry, ladies. I'm sorry.
All right, guys.
Everyone like drying out.